Reviewing Half-Life is a rite of passage really, but I don't need no rite of passage because I am the passage, interpret that however you want. Black Mesa has been in my library for years and I've never played it. I have played Half-Life a couple of times and found it to be massively overrated, but will a shiny remake of it change my opinion on it? Not really. Half-Life starts very strongly. You get a good intro where you see the day-to-day life of the Black Mesa facility, you ruin someone's lunch, help a scientist do a poo, and we can all agree every game would be improved by helping a character do a poo. And then once things inevitably go tits up, you are treated to a pretty atmospheric survival horror-esque hour, and the pace of the game is pretty fast, introducing new enemies at a good clip as well as the soldiers coming to the base to cover everything up. Half-Life's approach to storytelling is still pretty cool, and Black Mesa preserves that. You get the upfront details from characters so you know what you need to do, but the deeper elements of the plot are knocking around the game's environments, conversations between characters, soldiers on the radio, and environmental clues, so you can get as much detail as you want out of it. After Black Mesa's strong start though, it goes downhill quickly I think. Remember the shitty platforming sections in Half-Life? They are still here and I swear more have been added in. And the level design is mostly crap. The majority of chapters feel like they take place in a sewer or underground bunker, and I'm aware Black Mesa is one massive underground bunker, but there just isn't much variety. I found myself getting lost a lot too thanks to the repetitive environments, and top tip if you have searched every room, realised every switch is just decoration and also tried every door only to find none of them open, look for a vent. That's what Black Mesa's subtitle should be. Black Mesa, find the vent. And a few chapters go on for way too long. Surface tension outstays its welcome, Lombarda core as well, and of course we can't forget about Zen. Now Zen is a point of criticism in the original. I personally don't know why I didn't mind it. I think it's because there was a lot of platforming in there, but there's plenty of that in the main game, so who knows? Someone's favourite YouTuber told them it's crap, that's why. Visually Zen looks stunning though, even in this old engine, but it goes on for far too long. It's about 5 hours, and for reference it took me about 5 hours to get to Zen, so to say it upsets the pacing is an understatement. The shooting is still reasonably solid, there's a good variety of weapons and there's a nice sense of recoil to some of the guns, and the hit detection is rock solid, but the game shows its age with enemies who don't react to getting shot until they're dead obviously. The AI I found to be all over the place. The soldiers are quite aggressive and use grenades well to flush you out, but other times their AI would brain fart and just stand in the open, and I found them to be a tad accurate, especially that helicopter on the dam, Jesus. So much as one skin cell poking out and it'll wipe your specky arse out. The ninjas too are quite bullshit in their accuracy, but also satisfying to take down. On the alien side, the headcrabs are placed in hiding spots that will make you appropriately shite yourself. The zombies, well, act like zombies, and the ability to dismember them still looks good today. The aliens with ranged attacks though bugged out quite a bit for me. They enjoy to initially start off aggressive and then get knackered and stand there waiting for a polite bullet to the forehead. Despite the dodgy AI though, there are some damn good firefights and set pieces, and in most modern games they would wrestle control off you to make sure you see every detail in the set piece. But Black Mesa keeps you in control 100% of the time. I know I complained about the helicopter on the dam, but when that turned up I actually had to think fast rather than what a game would do now, where it would take control off you, zoom in on the helicopter, have my NPC support character shout "Incoming chopper" as if we didn't see it, and then it would destroy a tower for no reason other than to put money on screen even though the enemy is in clear view. It's just after a lot of these firefights I would go, right, where do I go now? And thus the hunt for a vent or absurd platforming route would begin. Visually the game's lighting still looks really nice. I've seen some people criticise the remake for being too dark, but I quite like it. It helps the game's horror elements shine more. The textures on environments can look pretty murky up close, and character animations look quite stiff compared to what we have now, but the art direction carries it, especially in Zen. I did have a few bugs. I couldn't get my mouse to work when I first started playing, then once I got that working the UI wouldn't display, so I had no idea how much health or ammo I had. It was reasonably easy to fix, but not something I should have to do. The voice acting, even though there's not much, is pretty good. You actually have more than 4 voices in the game now, and there's a much better variety in the appearance of the security guards and scientists. I also like the little touches they've added, like the security guard at the beginning calling Gordon a sellout for cutting off his ponytail, and the story goes more into the Vortigants and their slavery. The final boss is also much improved. I forgot to mention this earlier. It's tough, exciting, a good visual spectacle, and has none of them bullshit launch pads. I had 1 health left when I beat it, look at that clutch. Overall, I did have a good time in Black Mesa, but its age really got to me at points. I still think Half-Life in this are pretty overrated, and it seems a waste of time playing the Half-Life games again really, because 3 is never coming out. I know people hold on to hope that it will, but there's just some things we have to accept in life. A woman will never admit she's wrong, pineapple is absolutely fine on a pizza, Jeffy Eppers didn't commit suicide, and Half-Life 3 will never come out. And if it does, it will be massively disappointing because of how long it's been.
I'm such a mess, I'm lost, I'm no good at this. I'm in love, still in love, still in love with you. Hard as I try, I can't even drink this pain away.